There are three things that the Lord does when He calls a person to be a shepherd, or in the period of the Hebrews, a priest. That priest ministered to the Lord. There are three things that the Lord does. He anoints, He consecrates, and He sanctifies that priest. Now, in that position of authority, God imputes authority in that position. It is a very important position because the Bible says that not too many of us should become teachers, not too many of us should become pastors or leaders, because the Lord holds us to a higher level of holiness, of purity, of sanctification. And it's important to make sure that that your calling is affirmed and confirmed by the Lord. There are priests and pastors that might be in that position that was not called. It is a profession. It is a skill. There's some of us that have the ability to speak well. However, we were never anointed, never consecrated and sanctified. However, this word is not for that person. However, they may fall into this judgment. It is a judgment that has already started. I have been impeded in giving this word from last year, September. It is a word that I began to study out of the book of Numbers, just looking at the posterity of priests. The Aaronic order, which the Levitical priest came out of Aaron, and out of the Levitical priesthood, those priests had children, and those children that were male followed in the same calling in the priesthood. And my observation is that I find it interesting that their children, their male seed, followed in their footsteps. I find it interesting because we are taught in some denominations, and I'm going to say the Church Universal without identifying a denomination. Some denominations say that you cannot marry to serve the Lord as a priest. However, in the account of Numbers, it clearly says there's accounts of the names of the children, the male children that followed in the father's footsteps.